Welcome to the Think and Grow Well Show. If you allow your doctor, your insurance, or your Uncle Sam to define healthy, or you blame someone else for the way you feel, or you seek the fountain of youth in a prescription bottle, at a needle tip, or along the scalpel's edge, then be advised. You are about to be offended. You should probably leave now.
Anybody can just think and feel better? That's scary. I mean, thoughts aren't regulated by the feds, and no drug company has a patent on them. So thinking thoughts must not be very safe or effective.
If you love feeling frisky and having fun, take responsibility for your own vitality, and want freedom to enjoy epic experiences with folks you love, welcome aboard and prepare to be blown away. The Think and Grow Well Show starts now. Here's your host, Dr. Lori Barr.
Hi, it's Dr. Lori Barr, and this is Think and Grow Well. Today, we're talking about a concept that came to my attention when I was working on the book Think and Grow Well, and I'd gone to a clothing showing that was in someone's home, and one of the people who was showing this line of clothing was this beautiful, vibrant woman who was just so full of life, and I'll call her Mary. And she was just so beautiful and confident, she still is, carries herself with an uncommon air, just super friendly. And when she found out that I was a doctor, she said, I had a liver transplant. Well, I was frankly stunned. This woman was the best-looking liver transplant patient I had ever seen in my whole years of practicing medicine. She didn't have any sign that she was on steroids, any puffiness. She did not look like her immune system was weak. She just looked totally vibrant and happy and healthy to live. And it was really interesting because as we started talking more, she was telling me about the circumstances of actually becoming a transplant candidate. And it was pretty funny. She said that she was pretty good friends with her doctor and her doctor's wife, and they would go out socially and do things. And so she'd been on the transplant list for a long time, and she finally matched, and her doctor called her. And, he invited her in to come and start the process of being evaluated immediately before their transplant. And the first thing that happened after he got off the phone with her is the doctor's wife asked the doctor, Mary's been sick for so long. Do you think she remembers how to be well? And what was really amazing is what the doctor told his wife. He said, Lisa, Mary never learned how to be a sick person. Now think about that. If you've had an occasion to be around anyone who's chronically ill, they've learned the habits of being a sick person. There are benefits that come with being sick. You get more attention, even if it's not the right kind of attention that most people would crave, it's still more attention. Sometimes things are easier, sometimes things are harder. You may get benefits from being in the victim role. You may be getting benefits from being in the hero role. There are all kinds of things that fit in with the habits of being a sick person. And it is a totally valid question for a healthcare provider to ask you if you remember what it feels like to be well. Can you live the life of a well person if we change this ailment in you? This is not a new problem. Maxwell Maltz, in his famous book, Maxwell Maltz is, of course, the plastic surgeon from the 60s who just did amazing surgery, and he was surprised that some of his patients when the bandages would come off of their face, they could not see the transformation. They only still saw the flawed features that they had had prior to the surgery he was able to provide them with. And he didn't understand why. And what he came upon was that their self-concept needed surgery too. And so, he invented a way to introduce a new idea and to get it to stick. And that was the gist of his book, Psycho-Cybernetics. In your conscious mind, you can do 3 things with an idea: accept it, reject it, or neglect it. And he absolutely encourages the reader to actively reject ideas that are no longer serving you by saying to yourself, I reject that thought, and using another thought instead. So think about that in the context of chronic disease. If you've learned how to be a sick person and you want to change that habit, there are a lot of perks that go with that habit. So one effective way to start to implement the change of a habit is to introduce a new idea and keep introducing the new idea over and over again. We've already talked about shock and delight and other shortcuts into the subconscious mind. Yet there will still need to be a period of repetition in order to get over that fear and that terror of change. Because even if change is for the better, the subconscious mind still interprets change as a threat to survival initially. If it's a threat to the status quo, remember the subconscious mind is like a servo mechanism. It's all about homeostasis. It's all about keeping things the same, keeping you on track, keeping you on course. If you're deviating the course, you're going to have to do some explaining to get the subconscious mind to believe that it's okay to go in that new direction. So when the old ideas creep back, you have to be able to say to yourself, I reject that thought. Instead, I choose to believe, and introduce your new idea again. Or this thought is not related to right now. It used to serve me and it doesn't serve me anymore. I reject that thought. And then insert the new idea.
Your next steps.
Your action step is to make a list of 3 things you want to enjoy doing with your body once you're acting well again. And even if you haven't been acting well for a long time, do it anyway. Just spend a little time acting well, and then imagine your body having full enjoyment of whatever it is you put on your list as your 3 things. And then when you journal, reflect about why it's uncomfortable to make those changes toward feeling better in a body that serves you better. I'm Dr. Lori Barr. This is Think and Grow Well. One idea is all it takes to change your world. See you next time.
Psst, be aware. Vitality is an inside job. Trust your spirit, make up your mind, and get your body in gear. There are no second chances.